This is Staccato from the Second Street Dreams audio network. I'm Judelyn Gibson. This week, I have a note dotting the classical music landscape in Atlanta. It's the 96-hour opera project of the Atlanta Opera. This is last year's winner. Go On With That Wind was composed by Marcus Norris with a libretto by Adama Ebo. It's about the African-American experience at the 1939 premiere of the film Gone with the Wind.
They actually get like 2 months to write it. So the 96 hours is the amount of time that they're in Atlanta workshopping and then going into the competition.
Cara Consilvio, the Atlanta Opera's new works administrator.
We partnered with the historic Oakland Cemetery Foundation, and the composers and librettists were given a list of figures who are buried in the cemetery, and they got to pick one to inspire their operas.
One of the finalists in this competition is composer Nathan Felix of Austin.
I'm extremely excited that I was selected because I love that I'll be around other creatives that are working in the same field, and I'll get to learn a lot. I'm going to pick people's brains.
This is one of his immersive operas. It's called The Great Flood. He is one half of a blind date kind of pairing with librettist Anita Gonzalez. They'll create and stage a 10-minute opera about Thomas Askew, a photographer from the early 20th century.
He did photography about basically more normalized life of African Americans. Our particular interest was that his studio got lost in a great fire, and I think it's actually called the Great Fire in Atlanta. I thought it was beautiful because, well, it was tragic, but it made us think, or it made me think about this idea, like trying to capture life in photography and what that represents. What's more important, the memories we hold on to or the actual photographs?
The work begins Friday, June 9th, with performances of these new operas on June 12th.
I'm so excited for these 10 composers and librettists. They're just new voices, and I hope, this is their entree into the opera world, and that they're going to stay, and, that we just hear from different types of artistic voices so that the canon grows and we just get better art. It's awesome.
Cara Consilvio. Find the links on the Staccato page at secondstreetdreams.com. That's Staccato. I'm Judelyn Gibson on the Second Street Dreams audio network on secondstreetdreams.com.
I should have known that.